Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna discuss something really important. That is how to get your first Hermes bag in Paris. So I've not been there yet, but I know somebody who was there recently and she successfully got one piece. And I have her here today and she's gonna show us how she do it. Probably give us the 3 or 4 tips and hopefully that will benefit you and me. And let's get started. Okay, so this is my good friend Jenny from MisoJenny. Thank you for being on here. I really appreciate it. It's my honor. So do you have a jet lag?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You can probably tell.
You can't. Hello, you look amazing. There's no jet lag on your face.
Standing next to you, my skin doesn't look as good.
Oh, that wasn't my good side though. But today, we're not talking about who looks better. Me and my fans want to know your experience that when you're shopping at Hermes in Paris, and there's a lot of different bloggers post different tip and technique, and I'm pretty sure you have your own experience, and yours is the most updated experience. So can you just share with us maybe 4 tips?
Okay. So I basically shared my full experience on how I got my bag recently in the Paris FSH store, and and for those of you that don't know, FSH is the flagship store. It's the first Hermes store, and it was really a magical experience for me. So if you want to read more about exactly what happened up to the point that I got my bag, please head on over to my blog, and we'll leave it in the
down here,
the bar down below. We'll leave that in the comment box below.
The question number 1 is mystery to all of us. I heard it's a 2-door or 3-door. Which door did you get in there? How early do you need to be in there?
Yeah, so there are actually 2 doors.
Oh, okay, 2-door.
2.
Yeah, good.
The first door is on FSH. That's the main door, and that's the one that I was in.
Okay.
And there's a side door.
The side door.
The side door is directly perpendicular to the store, and that actually is a little closer to the leather department.
Where the handbag department is.
Yes. That's where the magic happens. Yeah.
So how long did you wait in the line?
I know this is going to sound crazy, but I arrived at 8:30 in the morning.
8:30?
8:30, and the store opens at 10:30.
I can't do the math. How many hours is that? 2 hours?
2.
Wow, it was cold.
It was freezing. Absolutely freezing. But for the bag, I will do it.
You'll do it. I'll probably do the same thing too. So you wait for 2 hours, you get in there, and then do you get to see salesperson right away, or how does that work?
So the system is that you go in and they assign certain amount of SAs, sales associates, to the first however many customers they have that day, and once that's done, they will help you set up an appointment for you to return. So that's how most people have their appointments there.
Yeah, that's what I hear from other bloggers. You're lucky. You get to see.
I was so lucky. So lucky.
So lucky. So the number 2 question, I want to know is, do I need to dress up all Hermes when I go in there, have a better chance to get a bag?
I think it's a personal preference, right?
What did you wear? Chanel?
I did not have any kind of brand name prints on me. I wore whatever I brought with me to the trip. I had a Burberry coat, and
that's not a brand name. Okay.
But it just happened to be the only coat that I had on the trip with me, and that was what I wore.
Yeah.
I will give you the picture to show. I had some knee-high Stuart Weitzman boots.
Okay.
And then just black jeans and a cashmere sweater. That was it.
So it's very low-key.
It is. And I did not have any Hermes pieces with me. I had a Chanel wallet on a chain, and that was the only purse that I carried. I did not have any special accessories with me or anything. But,
okay, so when you're in there, what about other customer? Do you see people really dress up?
I do. I saw some amazing closets up in there. There were people all decked up in Hermes from head to toe.
Waiting the line.
I've seen people with exotic Birkins in line, and there were just all kinds of beautiful, beautiful people and their beautiful clothes and accessories there. So I actually felt like I underdressed, but that brings us to our second tip, which is I do think it matters what you wear. I mean, I think that because it's more showing you care and it's just a respect where you go. But I don't think the brand name or the cost of your garment will affect your chance. But again, that's just my opinion. But I did not dress in anything super special just for this visit.
Okay. If you guys been to Hermes before and you have a success story, leave a comment below. I need to learn. She doesn't need to. She's
no, we want to hear. We want to hear experience.
Oh my God, I don't like you in my video. You look really great.
Oh my God, stop.
No, seriously. Look better. When you're talking to the SA in there, do you have options what you can buy, or do you need to do some pre-work?
Yeah, you pretty much don't really have a lot of options. It is
really,
yeah, I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive how much money you're spending and not having full control of exactly what you're getting. So that brings us to our third tip, which is know exactly what you are okay with bringing home and what you're not. So study the leather types, the seasonal colors that are current right now, which are likely to be in stock, more likely to be in stock.
Oh, okay.
The size that suits your body frame and your lifestyle, and of course, the type of bag that you want. Have a second, third, fourth, and fifth choice. So I'll talk about my experience. My first choice was a Kelly bag, and I made it very clear I wanted a Kelly. And
she wanted Kelly.
I wanted a Kelly.
Did you get Kelly?
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
And I told my essay if there's no Kelly, I would be okay with a Birkin 30. And I specifically said the sizes. I told her the leathers, different choices of leathers that I would be okay with, and the colors.
Wow. So
one more thing, hardware color. I think some people are very particular with gold or palladium and some are not. So if you have preference, you should definitely make that known.
Oh, good to know. Study. The last question I want to ask is now you study, and I'm dying to know that which bag you got. And I heard there's a story about that, right?
Yes. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. Tell me.
Okay, I got the Kelly 28. Like she's the Kelly 28 in the retorn structure with gold hardware and Togo leather, and the color is Rouge Grenat. This is it.
So beautiful.
I've already dressed her up with this little rodeo and my tully, and it has a strap. So I actually have a little story behind this. If you want to read exactly what happened, we'll leave the link to my blog down below. But this was not my first choice. Like I said, do your homework, because you probably won't walk home with your first choice of every single element of the bag. So my first choice was a Kelly. I was okay with 28 or 32 size. And by the way, that refers to the width of the purse in centimeters. And the first bag that I was offered was actually a Kelly 28 in Rouge Tomate, which is
Tomato. Oh, really?
Tomato.
Oh my God, I'm so
smart. You're
a
genius.
So that's the color?
This is the color.
Oh.
And we're twinsies. Twinsies. Yeah, so this was the color, but it was in Epsom leather and Cellier, and it was gorgeous. It was the first time I've ever tried on a Kelly in the store.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for me. It was so hard for me to say no, because I read that if you say no, they were never gonna see it again. But actually, that is another myth that's not true, because they really want you to walk away with something that you're going to love.
Really?
Yeah.
So they care.
They care. They
Okay.
care. I really got the sense that she wanted me to have something special, and she wanted me to love it. So definitely the fourth tip is know what you're okay with walking away with and what's not. So had I been maybe offered a yellow color, I might have just said, okay, this is not meant to be.
Yeah.
And I'm just so lucky because this is the exact bag that I had wanted in the exact color, hardware, size, leather, and structure. So I'm so happy. I feel very lucky.
I feel very lucky to have this. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Wow, that's a lot of good information.
Thank you.
What's the last thing you want to share with me and the fans?
We
look really cute together.
I know. Look at that. That would be the thumbnail. Okay, so I know that this is definitely not a small purchase.
No.
It is an investment.
It really is.
So I decided to, I did a lot of research before I went to Paris and made the purchase. And I truly love all of their pieces. I don't just like their handbags. So
Yeah.
My last advice would be know what you want, do your research, and truly, truly love the bag that you're going to get before making that commitment, because this is a huge purchase.
Big commitment.
This
very
big. Yeah.
But I truly look how pretty. It looks so good on you. It's
Okay.
perfect size for you. Yeah.
I want to see you with it.
I like to get my own, so.
Okay. We'll see. We
see.
can't wait to hear your story.
Oh yeah. Mr. Producer, did you hear that?
So thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you to be on here, share with your experience. And I know that not everybody will share. That's personal. And I really appreciate you share with me, and all of you guys.
Hug.
Hello, sister. And if you guys also have a similar experience, leave a comment below. We love to hear, because my goal is when I go there, I don't want to wait in line. I want a bag to wait for me. That's what I want. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, Mr. Jenny, and you want to talk about tip getting Hermes in Paris, and with my good friend MisoJenny. And I cannot address more that fashion is not about just to follow people. It's about what fits you and what makes you look good. And also, fashion is not just outside, it's also inside too. So no matter what you buy, you have to absolutely love it, just like Jenny said. And do your homework before you spend the money. And it doesn't matter if it's Hermes or Louis Vuitton or even Coach. It doesn't really matter. Do your homework and find what's right for you. And always check out video from me and other bloggers, so you can see that we're gonna look good on you. So that will help. Okay, so don't forget to follow me on my YouTube channel right down here, and all my social media right over here. And until then, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.